Welcome to the first short lecture introducing R software. You will not need any prior experience with programming or R software. At the end of this presentation, you should have an understanding of what is R, how to perform basic calculator functions within R, and then also create, run, and save an R script. R is a language and environment for statistical computing and graphics, and similar to the S+ language and environment. A great advantage of R is that it is open source software and therefore freely available. Packages within R can perform different functions, and basic R install does include several basic packages to perform analyses. For this course, we will install several additional packages which can help with data manipulation and graphical analyses. The R community provides strong support to the software and also to other users. Most questions you may encounter can be answered on existing internet forums, and basic questions will most likely have been answered in the past. So for the purposes of pharmacokinetics, R can be used to manipulate data, create tables and figures, and statistical analyses. Though the basic R program is not validated, R is gaining popularity within the pharmaceutical industry, and it is being used more commonly during drug development. So when we first open R, we will see the R console. Here we can directly type in commands, or we can open up a new R script in which to work. In order to create a new R script, click on File and then New Script. So a new editor will pop up. The advantage of creating a script is that we're able to easily go back and make changes in the R code, as well as the ability to share our script in order to perform quality control reviews and reuse scripts for similar future projects. But let's just go back to the R console and see some basic R functionality. R can function as a calculator. If we type in 1 plus 3 and hit enter, we'll get our result, 4. If we want to create a list of numbers called X, we can do this using this command. Let's break down this line of command first. Firstly, we have a list of numbers on the right-hand side. These numbers are combined or concatenated using the C command. C is the abbreviation for concatenate in R. It's important to note that R is case sensitive, and so will only work if we use small c for this function. Next, the arrow assigns the values on the right-hand side to X. Alternatively, we can also use the equal sign. Now, if we type in X, R will recall the values of X. We can perform various other calculations such as x multiplied by 3, x to the power 2, etc., just as a simple calculator function. Now let's go back to the script editor, and I'll walk you through an example of how to run and save your commands. So we typed in the command that y equals a list of 5, 6, and 7. We want to assign this vector y a list of numbers. However, when we hit enter, the code will not automatically run. Instead, we need to highlight the row and run. So here we highlighted the row and select edit and then run line or selection. Alternatively, you can hit Control and R. This will just run the highlighted section. Alternatively, we can select Run All, and that will run the whole command within the text editor. Now we see that the line ran within the console window. Next, we just want to save this. So we click on the text editor window and go to File and Save As. And we can save that to whatever location that we need. Okay. You should now have a basic understanding of what is R, how we can use it for pharmacokinetic analyses, and how to perform basic R calculations and create an R script. For additional resources, check the references.